Yo, let's just wait for it to switch.
What's up?
Alright, it switched. Adels, you're a
Fancy.
cheater.
Wait, what?
You started.
Reveal the card. Oh, make a new
Oh, I
one.
thought you were going to start.
Oh,
Isn't that
we
the
didn't.
countdown?
I mean, there was a countdown, so
Right,
Oh,
count.
well, yeah.
no, it's fine.
I
It's
thought
fine.
this- Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
That's just real.
Just reset the console or something.
Yeah.
Reset the game.
Yeah.
It's
I
on
did.
MV.
Yeah.
It's
So
fine.
he's gonna count down in here, then we're gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I'm just gonna count down from 5 and then on go. Alright?
Is everyone ready? Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is gonna be an interesting one because I have to leave like in a bit. Hopefully not actually, but time for me to commentate on this. So I'm just gonna wait for the start of bingo. Let me just refresh the browser.
We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny.
So
Dragon Shores.
uh,
I haven't been there.
yeah, it's the same as before. You can't skip any of the
You up for a vacation?
starting cutscenes because you have to use the time to plan out what you're going to do.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more.
So right now, Adel's window is buffering and doing things.
Calm down, Hunter.
Anyways, I think it's the first time we've actually had two 100% what is called a home world. And once you want to like 100% a home world, it doesn't mean you have to do every level inside the home world. You don't have to do, for instance, for Summer Forest, you don't have to do Aquaria and Colossus and all the other ones. You just have to do every gym and every orb that is inside the home world itself.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the...
So let's see if Red Team can pull it through.
Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon
Maybe
before?
Blue Team.
You're a dragon? You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party.
It looks like a lot of the bingo, like a lot of the things is going to be in their second hub world.
I hate dragons. Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my
All 2 power-ups. No. One of them is all 18 power-ups.
later!
I've actually never seen that before, so I'm not quite sure what it means.
Jerk.
That was Ripto.
Jake, if you got time, you can jump into the call and you can commentate with me. Oh, that's two of them I can see. Yeah, all power-ups are there twice. I don't know why. Alright, so they're probably going to be using the same strategy. One is going to rise straight to the end and one's gonna stay in the beginning, I think at the start of this. Well, Jake, I've got to eat dinner, so that's no excuse. Looks like Trashed is going to be rushing straight to the end. And Ardles is going to follow him. Is any of them that's called Glimmer? Something with Glimmer? Not as far as I can see. Shaw might be setting up for the 100% the Summer Forest. I don't know though. No, CB man, they can't. They're not allowed to. Gotta get some more serum. Alright, Jake. So Drash is entering Heracles and Ardles is entering Colossus. I need to look at these. Combined. Yeah, so Drash might try and get the 650 gems combined gems in Heracles and Fractured Hills. And Ardles might go for the 600 combined gems. No, not 600, 300 gems in gems, like 300 gems in both what's called Idle Springs and Colossus. True, Vojo. They should look at each other. They can, but it would be bad manners. And it would be considered cheating. So Ardles is currently doing hockey, which is known to be the greatest minigame of all time. As far as I can see, none of them, like none of the bingo goals, looks like they are just like quick to get. It looks like you actually need to do something to get them. For 100% the level. Yeah. Those are gonna be left to the very end because they are really slow. I might actually have faulty. No, wait, that wouldn't be his fault. Never mind.
Hey.
Hey, Venom. They're doing bingo, and I've got to eat. Can you take over?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. See ya.
Cool. Alright.
And
So I
I'm
don't know-
also.
Wait, before you go, what have you guys said so far?
He's already gone. I
No,
don't know
what
what
do
he
you-
said.
Oh, fuck.
I haven't said anything, I just got back to say.
Okay, cool. Alright. If you're going, I'll see you later as
We
well.
are taking over.
Cool. Wait, are you here? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm here, and I'll
Okay,
help
cool.
you.
Alright. So I don't know what Zeus has said already, but this is Bingo, and I'm sure you watched the last Bingo as well, but if you're just tuning in, Bingo is a very cool thing that's only really a thing in Spyro 2 because of how easy it is and how broken the game is. You can just skip straight to the end right away, or you can just loiter in the beginning. But yeah, is this a 2v2, I guess?
Yeah,
Let me get-
2v2 lockout. Teams are Ardles and Walkers 12 versus Drash and Straight B.
Cool. I think this is the right card, right? Is it the one?
Yes.
Unlock cloud. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the Cloud, column 1, row 1, unlock Cloud Temples, and finishing with column 5, row 5, end 8, return home portals.
So most tactics for bingo include one person rushing the end game. So one person going all the way to so they do crush skip, then gulp skip, then get fireball, and just clean up. Or not clean up, or they'll do all the end goals first, and then the other person won't skip. They'll just do everything as mostly intended. They'll do Summer Forest, then Autumn Plains, and most like players end up finishing in Autumn Plains just because that's where the majority of the levels are. But again, all dependent on every board. Yeah, let's take a look at the goals. Some interesting things to point out.
One goal that I don't think, well, quite a few goals on there that are probably going to take quite a lot of time before they end up getting completed.
By climb and head bash is probably
by climb and head bash. Eight return home portals is on there. That's generally one of the late game ones. Runners that seem to prefer that type of goal is Bucci. Bucci used to be someone who really loved doing that goal.
Yeah,
and she would normally like turn the tide.
Which
And
goal is
yeah,
duplicated?
what goal is it? I don't see it. All 2 power-ups. Yeah, that's a quirk with the 4.1 system. Goals can be duplicated on a board. Most times we will see proper boards with 25 unique goals, however. The duplications are known, so it's just like, oh, if people want to do that, then hey, they can do that.
Imagine if you get sniped twice. Like, you both do it at the same time. And so you go to click the same one, but they get it before you. So you click the other one, and they snipe you again. And that's just diabolical. Yeah. It's worth mentioning that Shaw and Walkers are both Russians. You know, one from each team, like I mentioned earlier. And it looks like Walkers is going to enter Winter Tundra first. I don't actually know what he's done before Gulp, because this is quite late into the. Well, it's been a while for Bingo.
Arl's picking up the first goal of the match. Hockey 1 and Diners 1. We are 10, coming up to the 11th minute. This is kind of a slower time for like the first goal. Like, you will normally see some rush goals, but obviously there you go. Drash taking the duplication to power ups. Normally you would see like the first goals coming at about 6 or 7 minutes, but 11 minutes is generally better in terms of if it's a setup game.
Yeah. So, like, speaking on setup games, like Wally mentioned earlier, that most of these, what do you call them? Goals take like a lot to do. So you'll see a lot of them, like not a lot, like get ticked off at the start, but then late game they'll be just back to back to back. And you know, that's what we're living for. Is Otto's okay? Like, is his stream?
Arl's is dropping frames, which is why his stream is going to be cutting in and out slightly. But
so to me, it looks like Walkers has done indoor lamps. Yeah, so he's picking up Robot Scarecrow, so they should be ticked off in a second, and then I assume he's going to get Fireball straight away.
Yeah, there we go. Indoor lamps, Robot Scarecrow's ticked off straight away by Walker's 12. And yeah, I'm guessing he's going to move on to the end of level orb. And this is a part of the efficiency that we talked about in terms of setting up and stuff. For end of level orbs, you have to go into every single Winter Tundra level, so pick up stuff as you can.
Yeah, like I assume Shaw did the same thing as Walker, which was do indoor lamps and then go towards Robot Scarecrows, but since it was ticked off, he went straight for Fireball. So he's slightly ahead of Walkers and could probably snipe the goal depending on how long Walkers takes. They both have sparks, so they're not going for they're not going for Swag Swim, which is a shame because all abilities is cool. But I assume
I doubt they will have swim, however.
It
doesn't look like there's really any like gem goals to do off really early. Like, I'd say Outer Springs and Colossus is probably the best early game gem goal.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like any of our players are going for it. However, Drashed is in Idle, so.
Yeah. Also, Shaw failed getting a power up, which is a shame because it means Walkers can catch up.
Walker's catching up to Shaw here, and Walker's already got Robotica in hand.
Yeah, and Shaw looks like he's doing Spyro.
Yeah, so, both players in Dragon Shores at the moment going to go and do the theatre. They're going to get rid of all the money-based payments, and they're also going to go grab themselves all the abilities.
Which means that it's
makes-
up to Drashed and Artles to buy
Yeah.
Climbing Head Bash, since removing Moneybags means they won't be able to physically buy it. They'll have it, but it won't count as the goal.
Yeah, and Drash and Artles preferring to stay back in this board.
Ooh, that was close for Walkers there.
Hmm.
So yeah, can't really tell what's going on too much with Artles, but Drash is still collecting gems. Is that the 250 gems in each or combined?
That's 300 gems in both Idle Springs and Colossus
Okay.
that he is currently working towards.
Yeah, Drash somehow fell down. So I guess he's doing a beta proxy to get back up.
There's your world record holder of Spyro 2 100%, folks.
For now.
Even, yeah, for now. Even top level runners can struggle in bingo, and it's what, like, bingo isn't just a matter of you being able to do things; it's also a matter of you being able to adapt, improvise, and just think so much on the fly.
Yeah. And it's why, like, bingo skill, well, like, just because you're good at Spyro 2 doesn't mean you'd be, like, automatically good at bingo. Like, yeah, it'll help, but, you know, it's more about, because, like, you have people like Stone Knot, who's, you know, he's
Yeah.
a pioneer of bingo,
He
but
he comes
doesn't-
out of nowhere.
he'll do bingo, he'll win every time, mostly every time. And just because he's good at bingo, you know, he's good at adapting on the fly. He knows the goals, he knows what to do. Whether or not he's, you know, very good at the speedrun, I don't know. I've not seen him do a run in Spyro 2 100%. Yeah, speak of the devil, there he is in the chat.
So not on
But yeah,
a legend.
Stonot is a great guy. Ardles is in Fracture. I assume he's doing the
Arrows.
Georgian
Yeah, he's probably doing Georgian 4, and he's also picking up gems, so he's looking to get to Climate
Yeah,
Head Bash.
Yeah, I also think he's probably going for 650 combined gems and Harkus and Fracture.
Probably. Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
However, Drash he's sticking in Summer Forest here. Probably a good play. There's quite a lot of Summer Forest exclusive goals here.
Yeah, like 300 in Idol and Colossus.
Yeah. Hockey 2, Technical 1, 100% Aquarius also there. Lizard Hunt and Hockey 2. Hockey 2 having 2 different goals being featured.
Oh, there goes Wolves in Metropolis by Walker.
Sure, picking up all orbs in Metropolis, not Walker.
Sorry. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's because they're both in it. I was just looking at Walker. But yeah. Yeah, just to show you like that 10-second advantage that Shaw had over Walker just from, you know, not being able to get the Robotica bombs goal meant he could get the all orbs in Metropolis. And it helped him because he sniped Walker whilst he was doing it.
However, Walker still went and got all of the orbs anyway, just it will help out later on, especially with goals such as Unlocked Out Temples and...
Yeah, also all end of level orbs in Winter's Hundred.
Yeah. Because...
Robotica in hand. It looks like Shaw's not going... Oh, is Shaw not going to Robotica? Oh, he's going to the orb and then going in.
It looks like Walker and Shaw are both making progress towards the 100% Winter Tundra, which is just the homeworld, not all of the levels.
Yeah.
One of the annoying parts about that goal is the gems that are past the Ripto door. Preferably you would want to see that goal alongside all boss skill points, but on its own it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. It is, like, you can still get... Oh, Shaw left that 10 gem behind, I'm pretty sure, the base. But you can get the gems from out of bounds. Like Sparks can grab the gem. You have to be like really close to the bottom of the corridor, but he can still grab them. So it means you don't have to actually go into Ripto and then exit. Yeah, so it looks like
3-2.
Yeah. Walker went into Mystic before Shaw, but Shaw is collecting more of the outside world stuff. So
maybe Shaw not actually thinking about end of level orbs here, purely because he probably knows that Walker has Robotica in hand, so he's probably going to go for 100% Winter Tundra just so it limits his losses.
Yeah. Lizard Hunt is Glimmer, right?
Yeah.
The 6 Lizard challenge. But yeah, it goes to anyone else in chat. If you want a goal explained, just ask, because some of them are like named by the challenge, but like as speedrunners, we wouldn't call them by that challenge because sometimes it's just easier to call them something else.
Drash currently in Hirko's Arrows' footage currently just not doing much.
He ticked off Stand on Top of 10 Portals and Skilo Skulls.
Arrows ticking off that. We saw him get on the Skilo Skulls, but I'm going to assume that he got onto Idol and Colossus with how long his footage has been frozen. We don't know, but it seems like Drash is going to be picking up Hockey too, which probably means he's going to Hirko's next. And if he's going to Hirko's, I'm pretty sure he'll probably end up picking the 18 power-up there.
Sure, collecting that 10 gem that he missed earlier.
Yeah. Sure, definitely knowing that Walker is going for all end of level orbs here, and he's just now gonna divide and conquer Winter Tundra.
He's probably gonna get Swim so he can get the 7 gems inside. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's checking his gems. So we're gonna be seeing that be tipped off real soon.
Yeah, and Walker still continuing to do.
Yeah, Walker getting his last end of level orb. Taking that straight off.
But he's got some time.
Oh, there we go. Drash ticking off Fatal 1 and Hockey 2. So he's already been to Hirko's. But he didn't do Lizards in Glimmer, so
he's probably going to backtrack for that.
Yeah. We're going to see a Glimmer revisit. It's it's very common sometimes in Bingo.
Yeah, I'd say it's more rare than common, but it's always an excitement to see. Drash also marking off 300 gems in Idol and Colossus. Sure, getting Swim.
Sure, finally getting to Swim to get those 7 gems.
Yeah,
We'll be seeing his efforts. Yeah.
Winter Tundra. Artle's still in midair.
Artle's, I don't think his stream's holding up very well.
Yeah. My question is how Drash went to
Probably before we got here. He probably went to Hirko's.
Oh, do you think he went to Autumn Plains?
Yeah. He probably went Hirko's to Autumn Plains, which is a generally standard early summer forest.
Usually Horikos is really good. Well, Horikos is a really good level for gems, and its orbs are like really fast. So if you needed like orbs in, Factory Glide 1 and 2, you could do back to back within like 10 seconds, maybe not 10.
If you're looking at a really efficient early summer forest, you're normally looking at someone going into Hirko's and probably Ocean Speedway.
Yeah.
Whilst picking up orbs.
Yeah, Artle's ticked off.
Artle's ticking off. Yeah.
Combined in Horikos and Fracture, apparently.
So there might be a possibility that Artle's is going for all 14 power-ups and all 18 power-ups.
Sure forgot that
very efficient.
He unlocked all money bags, so he didn't have to do the DJ over. Sure looks like he's going for Fawn and George.
George and Fawn?
Yeah, he's doing George currently, and Fawn is the goal. This is the only goal that's connected to it, so... Interesting.
That's a risky play because, well, actually, Arl's still in Summer Forest at this point.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly, but we can.
He could be in Fracture. No, he went to Fracture earlier.
No.
Yeah, so he's in. Yeah.
He's probably on his way to Crystal.
I'd assume he would have gone to Aquaria to do 100% Aquaria.
We're just gonna. I'm gonna check actually if Artle's stream has actually died. Let me load up VLC.
So yeah, Walker's is doing Bomber right now. That's tied to Bomber and Bells. Yeah, he did Bells.
Yeah, Bomber and Bells
in Cloud Temples. So now it's just a matter of do we go 3 phases of Bomber without getting hit? That was close. Walker, you're giving me anxiety. Anxiety sweats. Please.
I'm not even sure what. I'm gonna assume Artle's is streaming to the London server. We'll see.
Drash is going for Frog Squeeze. Oh, he just missed out. Which sucks.
Yeah, just missed out.
means he's gonna have to go for 40 orb swim by this plane. Ooh, first try.
Which is fine because it gives him a little bit more accessibility, and Sparks has increased range, so he'll be grabbing up these gems on the outer ring a lot quicker.
Yeah. He'll also be going out of bounds from here and collect the gems behind the button, because it means he can just. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's getting those baskets.
I'm gonna try and load up Arl's stream in VLC Media Player so we can give you an update on where he is. I'm
Oh, yeah.
basically having to guess what he's using, so let's
Yeah.
see.
It's worth noting that Drash does not have fireballs, so he can't get baskets without having to charge or swim through them. And yeah, sure, heading into Fracture.
We're heading into Fracture, probably going to take Georgian Fawn off of Artles if Artles ever actually did Fawn. I don't think he ever did.
He was in Fracture, so I assume he did. And also, Walker is on Bomber 3 right now,
He's
so
on the London server.
we'll be seeing that goal ticked off like very soon. By very soon, I mean like almost now. For sure, getting Georgian Fawn. Walker's is also getting the talisman for Scorch. Which goal is that for?
That's with the Scorch.
None of them.
No, that's
He's just
probably a 100% autopilot.
Yeah.
Because
did
it
he
does seem like
trigger
he's doing.
third
Yeah.
phase bomb? I mean, like third flag
Hmm.
point. There's a
Drash
track
picking up
there we go.
100% Summer. 100% Summer Forest being picked up by Drashed. Probably
Yeah.
gonna head either back to Glimmer or to Autumn Plains. It looks
Glimmer,
like he's
looks like.
preferring Glimmer.
Yeah, I mean, Lizard Hunt, no one's gone for it. Oh, he's going for
I
swim.
was picking up the 18 power-ups, so...
Yeah.
And then Walker picking up Bombo and Bells. Drash short 8, Ardles Walkers at 7. Still quite close. We're
Yeah, anyone's game, honestly.
coming up to the midway mark of the 27th minute.
It looks like Drash is being weird again. He's in Sunny Beach. For what reason?
Sunny Beach going for turtle boxes.
Turtle boxes. Is that fair?
Yeah, he's going for turtle boxes, and he might even go for return. Nah, I don't think he's going to go for the return home portal.
Probably not. Yeah.
Which means he will have to do an enemy route here. He's going to have to pick up 11 enemies for the fireball.
Yeah.
His route here is definitely going to be a weird one.
Shore's going back to Summer Forest. Probably for Glimmer, actually. Because you can just... Oh, never mind. Not Glimmer. No one's doing Lizard Hunt. It's quite sad. Walker's is in Breeze Harbor for gems? No. Power-ups. But he's not killing any of the enemies. Maybe he forgot... Oh, Gears? Orbs.
I mean, Walker is what... Yeah, Walker is working towards 100% Breeze Harbor, which means he has plenty of time to grab up enemies.
Yeah. This is Bingo. Bingo is basically 25 supposedly randomly generated goals. You work to complete. Well, normal Bingo is that you complete like a row or a column or a diagonal as fast as you can. But this is 2v2 Lockout, which means, teams of 2, 2 in each. And Lockout means if the other team gets a goal, you cannot get that goal. So it's locked out, hence the name, for the rest of the session.
Shore performing the button snipe there in Aquaria using the underwater fireball physics, where if you're close to a wall, the fireball will actually spawn on the other side of the collision. It doesn't spawn right in Spyro's mouth, it's actually sort of outward. So he's just using that to get to the last button. So he's probably working towards 100% Aquaria and probably hitting up 14 power-ups here.
Yeah.
and Drash taking off who the girls and turtle boxes.
How's Artos doing? Do we know?
Don't know. I don't think his stream is actually working.
Okay.
So, because I wasn't able to pick up any sort of
Yeah, signal or whatever.
yeah.
Keep collecting those orbs too. That's what makes
But we'll
me
see how.
Dragon World.
We'll see.
Hopefully Artos is okay.
Yeah.
We might need to proof call.
It's kind of interesting because Walker and Shaw are both in levels which have a 14 power up. So,
Yeah, so they're both
Well-
going.
so whether we see a snipe here or not, will
And they're both
Maybe.
doing 100% levels as well.
yeah.
So and both I don't know how much you guys in chat know about Walkers and Shaw, but they're both very competitive, 100% players. So both of them know routes extraordinarily well, and they both play really well as well. So they're both fast. And no masters from Walkers. Shame.
Safety.
Yeah. Yeah, Artos' stream is down and none of us know why. The Drash failed the hover to the Glimmer Talisman room.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's very
Drash
interesting.
is supposed to be doing lizards.
I'm gonna have to bully him. Or maybe he forgot. I'm gonna have to
Probably.
bully him for that later. Don't mind me, don't mind
Walker picking up 100% Breeze Harbor. I don't know if he ever entered. Does he enter the? No, he hasn't entered the power up. So
me. No. So he's not going for power-ups. He's probably gonna go to Magma Cone and then do Aquaria.
once he sees Shaw mark off Aquaria, that's going to completely discourage him from that. So he might end up going for Speedways.
Oh, that makes more sense. But he didn't go to Icy or Metro, which were right outside. He went back to Summer Forest, which makes me think he's going to Aquaria.
Yeah, he's probably going to see if he can get Aquaria and see if Shaw is working towards something like Speedways or he's working towards unlocking Cloud Temples.
Yeah.
But with what's available in Aquaria, I don't see the reason why he wouldn't be there.
Drash is also collecting gems to
Yeah.
buy Head Bash and Climb.
I don't think Drash is going to need to go to Gulp at all here.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, if he wants to get Head Bash, he has to
Yeah.
do Gulp.
Like, it's all good setting up for it, however, like if you need that as your emergency.
Yeah.
Emergency gulp skips aren't exactly the greatest thing.
What was that? That was Drash. Oh, with Lizard Hunter.
Yeah. Drash finishing off his Glimmer Revisit. Just gonna go for Speedways.
So it's currently 10-8 to Drash and
Yeah.
Shaw. Shaw also has the upper hand of being almost done with Aquaria. So it'll probably be 11.
And also Shaw picked up the 14 power up here, which means that he's maybe aiming to get 2 goals here in exchange for Walker's 1 from Breeze.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that Shaw will probably go into Magmaco next
Yeah.
to get 600 combined gems.
Yeah, it'll just need 200 gems in there, which is very easy.
Yeah. So Shaw marking
Yeah.
off 100% AT. And
100%
returning home.
Aquaria.
And returning home.
It seems like Walker is staying for the 14 power up, despite not getting it.
No, he's doing gems, definitely. If he's doing gems, then it must mean he's already been to Magmacone, because there's no way he would stay unless he was a lunatic. Because there's no way that he'd be able to do both Aquaria and Magmacone. So that makes me believe that.
Either way, Shaw only needs to go to Breeze or Magma in order to pick up a quick goal. And he's going to go with Breeze first because it was closer. Drash, yeah. Drash taking off. Oh, Drash getting sniped to the speedways there.
Oh
Artles pick
wow,
free speedways.
that's what Otto's been doing this
I
entire
think Artles is probably going to go for Gulp Skip then. He's going to go and grab Climb and Head Bash.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see how their orbs are like. I know Walker has already entered Cloud Temples, which means he cannot unlock Cloud Temples.
Yeah.
So no matter how many orbs Walker has, it won't matter a single bit.
Did Shaw ever end up going into Cloud or no? Did he just stay?
No, Shaw only did 100% Winter Tundra.
Okay. In that case, Shaw still has a chance of unlocking Cloud Temples, but
Yeah.
it just means he has to get a lot of orbs. What's he? Oh, he's doing enemies.
Yeah, he's gonna do Breeze 14 power up. That's gonna be another goal. Yeah, he's tipped it off straight away. And now he's off to Magma. Walker is off to Magma.
Walkers will definitely snipe. 300 combined, 600 combined, sorry. Drash just bought Climb, so now he's
Yeah.
working his way up the money chain to get
560, I would like to see a little bit more at this stage.
looks like Walk. Oh yeah, he's getting gems. I forgot.
That there is plenty of gem goals on this board. Like,
Yeah.
so he's probably gonna try and do Canyon. But he still needs 200 more gems if he's doing Canyon.
Yeah.
Walkers and Shaw both in Magma.
Yeah. Looks like Walkers will get to this first just because he was in here. And then
This
he
will be
falls
the
down.
race. Oh,
That's
Walker. That's not a
Yeah.
fool you ever want to make. And Shaw only needs 200 gems here. We don't
Yeah.
know how many gems Walker needs, but it's probably more.
Actually, after this, the only thing that Walker will be able to do is enter 8 return home portals because he can't unlock Cloud Temples because he's entered it from out of bounds, and he can't buy Climb and Head Bash because he's done theater. So after this, Walker will have the most mundane goal of them all, and then he'll be done. So it will be down to Arthur since I don't have an update of where he is.
Yeah. Nobody has an update on where Artles is. Artles is probably doing Gulp Skip. He's probably going to do Climb and Head Bash.
Yeah.
Which means it's a race between Artles and Drash for Climb and Head Bash.
Hopefully for Artles' sake, he has more gems than Drash because it means getting gems in. Oh, Walkers didn't kill any enemies.
Walker
so can't get that.
No power up, but he can still get an okay amount of gems. Hopefully this is enough for him. Sure, only about 20 gems away. We're gonna see who can get this first. It doesn't seem like Walker is gonna be able to.
He didn't go inside the elevator.
Oh, no, Walker marking off. He calculated just in time. So now Walker is going to be doing 8 return home portals. Artles and Drash racing for Climb and Head Bash here. Unlock Cloud Temples is basically left for Shaw. Shaw picking up 200 gems in Magma. Bit late, buddy.
He's going for the return home portals.
He's going for return home portals. He's going to try and snipe Walker.
I mean, Walker didn't exit through the return home portal. So
Walker needs to realize he can't do anything else.
Yeah, I think Walker has realized and he's just plonking around now. Well, I mean, he's been in Scorch before, so he's just going to go through the return home portals that he has.
He's got 4 pretty quick portals in
Drash with gold proxy.
Woohoo!
That was a big one.
Sky high.
Otto's still mid jump. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so Shaw has an advantage over Walkers regarding return home portals. I don't know how many Shaw has got, but I know it's more than Walkers at least.
It's at least 1.
Yeah. It looks like Shaw's going over to unlock Cloud Temples.
Shaw picking up the return home portal, and now he's going to go to Cloud Temples. I think Shaw's probably wanting to have 14 goals for his team, and yeah, Shaw unlocking Cloud Temples, that seals the game.
Yep.
So yeah, who wants to get the return home portals? Nobody wouldn't blame them.
Especially not me.
So yeah, Drashed Neil looking for 314 more gems if he's paying for. Okay, he's still got to look for 114 more gems, but
Doing the speedway.
or not 114.
That's interesting. He paid
106.
money bags to get. Well, he paid 100. 200?
You pay 200 to get to basically to get 200.
Yeah, to get 200 more. Should be
Yeah.
worth noting. But yeah, that's another choice, considering we assume that Artos
Yeah.
is in.
Ardo's knocking off Climb and Head Bash.
Yeah, there you go. So now it's down to Shaw and Walkers to get return home.
Boys, go and get yourself some return home portals.
Yeah, might be worth for the others to just get back into
Nah,
the pool.
I think Drashed is done. I don't think he's looking to do anything more.
Yeah,
Red has already won, but this is all for pride. Losing 12-13 isn't terrible. It's not like losing 22-3. Shoutouts at Joe at Beef.
fucking Joe. Oops. Flippin' Joe and Nabby.
Freaking!
Freaking. Yeah, so it looks like Drashed is rendered useless. He's got nothing to do anymore. He's just gonna chill.
Go on, Drash, give us a glitch exhibition.
I don't know if you could hear us. He probably
Oh, shout a bit louder.
Basically even because of the duplicated one. Hey. It's awesome.
It's faulty. So yeah, this last goal can take anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes if they haven't gotten any return home portals. It's gonna take a while. Oh, Walker, why are you doing closed chest? Why have you come here? You have head bash. Do swim.
No. I prefer
No.
Close to swim.
Swim is better. Swim's a good strat. Don't insult my strats like that. Shaw's going up Scorch. He just left Skilos. Walkers needs to realise he has 4 already open portals in Winter Tundra.
He's not gonna go all the way to Winter Tundra just because some of those are like really easy to get to, but stuff like Metropolis is long. What else is long? Cloud Temples is long.
Still probably better than some of the levels that he
There's
could be
two
doing.
free ones. Robotica, if he does windmill jumps, and Mystic is like really fast to get to. But I mean, since he's already in Summer Forest, he might as well just get them because they're like right there. But yeah, I don't know what the count is for either of them. Oh, there we go. There's Shaw marking it off.
So Shaw was being efficient, getting his return home portals.
Hello.
Hey everyone. Hey,
GG!
Hey.
congrats. Let's wait for the other two to join.
Drashed, why don't you give us a glitch exhibition whilst you were standing there?
You know
Do
what
it
to
now.
do.
Do it now.
Damn it.
But I think the real world record holder here is Arles for the longest jump in history. That
I don't
jump
know what
has been
happened.
going on for so long.
Still
Which
going.
jump?
Dude, you guys should go back and watch the VOD of me and Glimmer. It's actually comedy.
Oh my
I spent like a
I had
minute
no
and
idea
a
what I was
half
doing
on
in this
cave
VOD.
limbs.
Really? You still beat me to that before I even got in the level, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you miss Gulp Strip a lot?
No, I got it first try. I was standing on portals, though.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
Oh,
But even still, like, you shouldn't have beat me by that much.
I died in Crush because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the board and just dived straight into the lava with no sparks.
Also,
And
you
I
sniped.
died
you
in Glimmer as well.
Shaw, you sniped me by like 2 seconds to Metropolis.
Okay, you sniped me by, like, literally 0 seconds to the Magma and Aquaria gems.
Oh, okay.
I literally had it, but, like, I couldn't mark it because you marked it. But, like, I hadn't paused, but, like, I knew I had it because I paused and I had 197. And I got, like, a few more gems, then you marked it.
The cruelty of bingo.
What a shit show, though.
Yeah, no clue what I was
Whoa,
going on.
language. This is a PG stream.
Yeah, what a poop party. Oh, grr.
Grr.
Uh,
Nobody likes a brown mess.
Did you
Alright,
have some quality shit talk commentary though?
Oh yeah. You mean poop talk? Yeah, definitely.
Poop speak.
Wait. What was it? What was it
Oh,
that Drash did again?
He
What?
died in Crush.
He died in Crush.
Yeah, I died in Crush. I was looking at the board. I wasn't even looking at the game.
Oh, something else that I wanted to criticize you for.
Oh no.
I didn't know how to 100% Summer Forest either. I didn't know what I was doing.
That was an unorthodox